Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Now, as you can tell in today's video, I do have the 12-string acoustic guitar out today. I haven't used it in any videos yet here on the channel, so this will be a fun one. But what I decided to do was construct a list of 5 simple but fun, strummable 12-string acoustic guitar songs that you can easily learn today by the end of today's video. I'm going to make it really user-friendly, easy to follow along with. I'm going to have chord charts for everything, strum patterns, and play-along demos at the end of each mini lesson so that you can hear it in real time and play along. Now, really quick before I get into the lesson, I do want to make it known that I'm in standard tuning. And if any of the strum patterns for today's videos are a little bit tougher, maybe you're on the more beginner side, you can definitely swap it out for just some simple down strums with these chords. There are no bar chords in today's video, so it's going to be really nice and friendly for us. There will be a few songs that will utilize a capo, so make sure to grab your capo and let's jump right in. Alright you guys, the very first simple strummable 12-string acoustic guitar song on today's list is going to be the song Hotel California. And as you can tell, I have a capo here on the 2nd fret, so if you want to match with me and the original recording, make sure to have your capo ready for that. And we've just got a handful of simple open chords, no bar chords like I had promised in today's video. And we're going to go in song order actually, okay? So we're going to start off with a normal A minor chord. Sounds really nice on the 12 string. Then we're going to move over next door to the E major chord. Again, same very similar shape here, just a little bit different. Up next we've got a G major, then a D major. Next up we have an F. Now the F that you use is up to you. If you like to use the bar chord F, you can do that. If you like the smaller F, F major 7, that's what I'm going to use today. Go for it. This is going to be what it sounds like with the capo on fret 2. Then next up we've got C. Make sure when we switch between F to C, if you're using the small F, keep that first finger down. It's really helpful. Then we've got D minor and E major again to finalize the chord progression. So once you feel good about these chords in order, that's great. Make sure they're feeling good when you're switching in time between them before we add the strum pattern in. When I teach private lessons and I teach this song sometimes, there are certain chord switches that are a little bit tougher than others. One being the switch to and from D minor that can get people. So make sure to just practice those. And then when you're ready, we're going to jump into the strum pattern. Now for the strum pattern, what I like to do when I teach strum patterns here on the channel in my videos is have us mute our strings first. This simply gets it so that we don't have any sound coming from the chords or the left hand. We can just focus on the right hand, the sound of the strum, and the feel of the rhythm that we want to achieve. Now the strum pattern that I was using, or that I'll be using in the demo, is going to go down, down, up, down, up. Okay, we'll do it a couple more times, but just make sure that you feel really good about that even at a slower speed. Let's do it one more time really slow. Down, down, up, down, up. And as you can tell, there's a really small natural break near the end, and that's a big deal. We want to make sure we capture that, because if not, it's going to feel really rushed, and we don't want that. All right, we're going to do one more thing before the demo. Let's play the strum pattern 3 times in a row, roughly up to speed. Make sure you feel good at a slow speed, and then join me in on this. Down, down, up, down, up. All right, at this point, I hope everything feels good. We're going to jump into the demo, and then we've got 4 more songs on today's list. Okay, up next for the second song on today's list, we're going to be learning the song Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, but I'm not going to be teaching the actual iconic intro part. I'm going to keep this video really simple and beginner friendly with just the strumming aspect and the strum patterns and chords. But if you do really want to tie this song together, I highly recommend learning that intro. It's not too bad, but once you feel good about the chords, you can definitely add that in last and just really tie it all in together. Now we're only going to need a total of 4 chords for this song. We're going to need a C major chord. We're going to be needing a D. We're going to need an A minor and a G. I'm sure you could already tell I forgot to throw that in, but the fact that we don't have a capo, we're just going to be in open position here without a capo for this one. Now, once you feel good about the chords, we're in a great spot. Here's why. I strategically put this song here at spot number 2 because the way that I've always played it when I play it live specifically is I use the same strum pattern we just learned for Hotel California for this song. So once you've been working hard on that strum pattern, you can just simply take it and apply it to this song and you'll be just fine. So let's just do a couple of lines of this song with the strum pattern. Again, same strum pattern as before. And you're going to see the chords pop up in the demo in just a second so you can play along with me if that's what you want to do. Here we go. So that was just a little bit of it. I just want to kind of show you with the chords we just talked about in the strum pattern that you'll be just fine. It's a nice, slow, relaxing song. So this one's a great one for you to learn, and let's jump into the demo. All right, you guys, really quick before I get into the next 3 songs on today's list, if you like videos like this and you want to support us directly here today at Growth in Music here on the channel, and you want to see more weekly content every single week from the channel, just make sure to subscribe. It helps us a lot, and you'll be notified every week with more weekly content. Okay, up next at spot number 3, we have a total classic. This is going to be the song Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. And as you can tell, the capo is back. We're going to be here with capo on the 3rd fret, and we only need 3 chords. We're going to need a D major chord, we're going to need a G, and an A. Now there's one little detail that I really do want to capture, and I want to explain it to you. In the middle of the progression, D returns back, but you're going to hear and see that it's a D suspended 4 chord, which is simply 1 extra note to our normal D chord. So once you have D built, and you apply your pinky to the 3rd fret of the highest string, and take it away, that's that little detail that you hear in the song, okay? Where we hear that kind of high part where the suspended 4 chord or the note really rings out. That's what you're hearing, is that little pinky playing the 3rd fret of the high string. So it's optional. You don't have to add it. If you really want to capture the sound in the song, I recommend it. But if you're on the more beginner side, you don't have to add it right away. But you will hear it in the demo, and I just want to share what that is. Now, in terms of the strum pattern, there's a bit of a strum pattern that comes up a little bit later in the song, but what opens up the song, which is nice for us, is just 1 down strum and hold per chord for the first few chord progressions through. So that's how I'm going to share it with you in just a second. Now, the order is going to go D to G, back to D, but you're going to hear that suspended note ring through for a second, and end it on A, okay? And we're going to do it just like the song opens up with 1 down strum per chord. Here we go. So just make sure all of that feels good. You know, it's a fun song. Once you are ready to add the strum pattern, you can do whatever you want. You can also just stick with down strums. If this is a song that you want to learn to sing, I always encourage people to stick with down strums early on. It's a big, helpful tool. But let's jump into the demo. Okay, the 4th song on today's list is going to be the song Heart of Gold by Neil Young, and this one's a fun one. Now, if you're more on the intermediate or advanced side of things and you want to learn the iconic intro to this song, you definitely can. I'm going to keep it more beginner-friendly today. I'm going to play a bit of the intro in the demo as well so you can hear everything, but I'm just going to teach the more beginner-friendly chords and strumming so you can just sing along with the song, nice and simple. But 4 chords, we're going to start off with an E minor chord. Up next, we've got a C major. We're going to need a D major, and lastly a G. Now, in terms of the strum pattern, we have two strum patterns. What I do tell people is this strum pattern, or both of them, I should say, they're both going to be pretty simple and straightforward to learn. But what that also means is that we're going to be needing to switch a little bit more suddenly because of how short and simple the strum pattern is. So there's some give and take there. Now, we're going to call this strum pattern 1. This is the main primary strum pattern. Let's go ahead and mute our strings. It's going to sound like this. Down, 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 up. Okay, so just get used to playing that a couple times in a row. Let's try it again together. We'll go 3 rounds of that. Down, 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 up. Now, once that feels good, there is a secondary strum pattern. It's thrown in there once in a while, and you can pretty indefinitely hear where that comes into play. And all it is down, up, down. Okay, so again, pretty quick. The switching is the hardest part of this song. The chords are pretty straightforward. The strum patterns are pretty straightforward and simple and short, but the switching comes pretty quickly. So just a quick warning for you guys when it comes to that. But have fun with this one. If you want to learn the iconic intro, I recommend it. It really ties in the song nicely, and you'll hear it in the demo right now. All right, if you've gotten this far, good job. The final song on today's list is going to be the song A Horse with No Name by the band America. And I love this song, and I love to teach it to people, especially beginners, because it really gets them off the ground playing pretty quickly, because we only need 2 chords. They're very simple chords, and they're easy to switch to and from as well. Now, mind you, when I teach beginners this song, I just teach them super simple, straightforward down strums at first. But I'm going to teach you the actual strum pattern for the song, which can be a little tough at first. So if you want to start with down strums, you definitely can. I encourage it. But if you're ready for the tougher, more advanced strum pattern, we're going to get into that as well. Now, the 2 chords we're going to need will be an E minor chord. And then we're going to switch to what's called a D6 over 9. And all that's going to be, we're going to take that middle or second finger. Again, if you're using that second finger like I am, and we're going to grab the 2nd fret of the low string. And the 3rd finger is going to jump back and grab the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Okay, and all we want to do is make sure that we are muting the 5th string and just kind of letting that 2nd finger, if you're using the 2nd finger to play that note, let it kind of drape over and just naturally mute. And we should have a nice airy chord here. That'll be D6 over 9. And the whole song is just E minor to that D6 over 9. Now, if you're a complete beginner, here's what I will do for you really quick. I'm going to do some down strums and some nice counting, and you can try this along with me. When you're ready for the actual strum pattern, we're going to get into that in a minute. So make sure that feels good. Again, even just for some basic switching practice, start there. Now, if you're ready for the strum pattern, we're going to get right into it. Make sure we mute our strings, and this is going to be strum pattern number 1. Now, whenever we play E minor, we're going to have this strum pattern. Down, mute, up, up, down, up. Okay, now again, I know we're muting with the left hand, but when I'm muting with the right, when the chord is actually ringing, it's going to sound and look like this. Down, mute, up, down, up. Okay, and the way that I'm muting here is I'm using kind of like the thick, fleshier part of my palm, and I'm lightly just tapping and kind of killing the noise. Okay, so nothing crazy. I don't want to like karate chop at any weird angles. I kind of just stop the sound. And I really let the side or palm side of my hand do all of the work. I'm not really stopping it with the flat part of my hand. It's going to take a lot of time and energy. Just a really brief stop with the side bottom palm part of my hand. Okay, one more time with E minor. Down, mute, up, down, up. So I played it a few times, I sped it up a little bit, but usually we're just gonna do one round on E minor and directly into the second chord, D6 over 9. Now the second chord progression is gonna be used for D6 over 9, anytime we're playing that chord. It's a little bit different, there's another mute in there, but this one's gonna sound like this, nice and slow. Down, up, mute, up, down, up. Now I know when I play it just really slow, it kind of just sounds a little bit funny. But the character of that rhythm and that strum pattern comes with the speed over time, okay? So once you slowly feel better, you can gradually add in that speed, and you're really gonna get the full effect, okay? So we're gonna take E minor, we're gonna go to D6 over 9, we're gonna do 2 rounds of it with both strum patterns, and then we'll get into the demo. Here we go. So like I had said, if you want to stick with down strums at first, that's totally cool. If you're somebody that loves to sing and play or just getting into singing and playing, I recommend starting there. If you want a bit more of a challenge and to play it just like the original, those mutes and those 2 strum patterns, even though they're a little bit tough, you definitely want to tackle them. It's going to take some time, stay patient with them. And if the chords are a little bit in your way, you can always resort to muting your strings. It's a great tool as well. Alright you guys, I hope you liked today's video. This video was fun to make. Like I had said before, I haven't made any videos here on the channel with the 12 string, so this is brand new for me and you as well. But I hope you liked this video and I hope you got something out of it. Once again, if you like videos like this and you want to see more every week from the channel, here at Growth in Music, just make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next week for next week's video.